Hey guys, Crab Shack Mafia Don here. In this video I wanted to touch on, hold on, let me clean the screen here. A little greasy. Anyway, I wanted to touch a little bit on the diet that I'm on. This is day number 4. Today is the first day that I actually feel pretty fucking good. The last three days, I think I was going through withdrawals. All that bad stuff I was consuming. I think beer was a big thing, and then the obvious cookies, donuts, all that shit fat people like to eat. So I cut out all the sweets, cut out beer, soda, red meat, pork, what else? Bread, no dairy. I know that sounds pretty strict, but actually I feel like I've been eating quite a bit, and I feel pretty good. Made some substitutions. For example, instead of butter on my potatoes, I use a little bit of olive oil and some garlic salt, which actually tastes pretty damn good on all my vegetables. Let's see what else. I gotta look at my list here. Obviously, processed foods, chips, tortillas, blah blah blah. Fried foods. So what can I eat? Fruits, vegetables, and the only stuff I'm eating in the meat department is chicken, fish, eggs, and that's pretty much it. No more milk for me. I used to drink I want to say I drank like a gallon of milk a week at least. And so now I'm doing almond milk. So I have my Raisin Bran in the morning. I'll put almond milk in there. Now I have been blending bananas in there, give it a little bit of flavor instead of chopping bananas in. I just blend it in with the almond milk. It's not too bad. But because I'm not used to the taste yet, I'm making basically half the size, serving size that I usually do. Usually I eat a big ass bowl of cereal. A lot smaller. Like we're talking about like a cup. And then let's see, what else do I got on here? So I'm still eating white rice. That's pretty much what I eat with vegetables or any kind of my let's say barbecued or baked chicken. And now I don't care what kind of chicken. I don't care how fatty it is. I'll eat the skin because it has flavor. I'm not going full blown. I mean, I want to have some flavor in my food, and then of course I don't want to drench my stuff with heavy sauces that might have a lot of a lot of calories in it. I try to go light on the sauces. My favorite, I think, is the chili sauce. The one with the rooster, the Southeast Asian sriracha brand, whatever the hell it's called. I get the chili sauce that you see at most Chinese restaurants, and I put a little bit of that on my vegetables and rice. So I'm eating red potatoes. I heard red potatoes are better. I don't know. They taste pretty good. So, and they're smaller. I chop them up in quarters, and then I might throw those in the oven. A little bit of olive oil on there. And then as far as drinks, it's diet drinks. So because I'm an alcoholic, I'm trying to wean myself off, but no more beer for now. I switched to maybe a little hard liquor with a little bit of diet juice or diet drinks. It kind of takes the edge off. Give me a nice little buzz at night. It hasn't been too bad. I've actually been doing pretty good, I think. I know I'm cutting a shitload of calories down. And as far as dairy, I mean, I don't know how far in Greek yogurt goes into the dairy, I guess, umbrella. But I'm doing basically low fat Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, and I'll use that as like a sour cream substitute. So if I have a baked potato, of course, olive oil, garlic salt, and then Put a little dab of that plain yogurt. Now I got a big ass plain yogurt. I don't know if I'm going to get through that, but I might mix a little bit of that in with, like, I don't know, a fruit smoothie, something like that. Give it a little fluff. If I scramble eggs, I put it in there too. It's kind of like a filler. It makes it, I don't know, makes the eggs fluffier. So yeah, good shit. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm going to kind of go through my process of food prep. And basically, I make my meals, you know, I work Monday through Friday, and I try to make 3 meals a day. And so this is how it starts. So real quick, before I get into what I eat on a daily basis, I know some of you are probably thinking, but Crab Shack Mafia Don, why the fuck do we care what you eat? You haven't lost a goddamn pound. I think I lost a couple pounds, but, you know, fast forward a few weeks down the line, and after continuously being on this diet and, you know, moderate exercise, you're probably going to see some improvement, at least in my face, because I'm not ready to show you my body. But real quick, I wanted to show you this. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my go-to snack. That is tuna, and I got an avocado in there chopped up with a little bit of that chili sauce I was talking about. That is actually pretty damn good. I could mix it all up together, but I choose to keep it separate, but I do eat it together as a meal. I actually like it. I've done this pretty much every day this week, and yeah, we'll get into what's next. So I'm a sucker for little kids that sell candy at the door. I can't even eat these sons of bitches, but I bought 5 and my fiance bought 4. So anyway, so much for that. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys remember last year, all the craze was a pressure cooker. We got one last year. I think my aunt bought us one at Target. Babe, what was the name of that pressure cooker, that piece of shit? Instapot. Yeah, so it worked pretty good the first 2 or 3 times. And then all sorts of shit started happening with it. Like the gasket on the inside got all warped somehow. And then the little pressure relief toggle on top wouldn't stay up. I had to put like a wet rag for it to, get pressure. And then even when I wanted to do basic shit like, crock pot, cook white rice, it started burning everything on the bottom. So it was completely fucking worthless to me. I know a lot of people liked it. I didn't. So what I did was I went to the thrift store and I found me an old school aroma. I don't know if you guys remember the aromas. Used to be able to buy these at Costco for like, $25-$30. And we had one. I don't know what happened to it. I think it got water damage or something. It was something. I might have banged it, like put it in the cupboard or something. I fucked it up basically. But I loved them. It worked great. So I got this one at the thrift store for $7. And I love it. This is what I cook all my white rice in. I like to, hold on, let me switch this bitch around. Yeah, so what I like to do is I like to put 2 cups of rice in there. Excuse all the scuffs in there. That's not dirt or anything. It's been washed thoroughly. But yeah, I like to put 2 cups of rice in there, and then I put different types of vegetables in it. Mostly the hard ones that I like to soften up. Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, stuff like that. Other than that, I'll bake the vegetables. Okay, so I like to cook Brussels sprouts, and then, usually I like to throw these in with the rice. I tried baking them. I don't like the way they came out. They were still kind of hard, in the stem. If you steam them with the rice, by the time the rice is done, these are nice and soft. These red potatoes I like to chop up in quarters, throw in the oven for about an hour at 400 degrees with garlic, salt, and olive oil. This spinach. Spinach is good to put over the rice also. Broccoli, I tried that in the oven too, didn't like it. So definitely put this in the steamer, this in the steamer, put this in the steamer. Carrots are good to either bake or put in the steamer. These sweet potatoes, I wasn't sure if you can fucking skin these. I tried peeling them like a regular potato and it didn't come out so well, so I just cooked the whole damn thing. But I baked them and they still had kind of a hard outside. So then I tried steaming them and they were nice and soft all the way through. So I just washed it real good, kind of scuffed it up, and then steamed it. So yeah, so I'm gonna cook some rice. And then there's chocolate. I don't like to put that in the steamer. Let's go see what Babe's doing real quick.
No, my room's messy.
Oh, her room's messy. Her room's messy, Gannon. Okay, first and foremost, what I like to do is I like to grease this baby up. Oh, God. Hold on. You take the extra virgin olive oil, non-stick cooking spray. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it. Then 2 cups of rice. Now this 2 cups will last like, I don't know, about 12 to 15 meals. 1, 2, and then, oh god, I'm gonna put, that's actually probably enough. Probably enough water. I want it to be, yeah, that looks good. Sweet potatoes. Babe, what's the difference between sweet potatoes and yams?
I have no idea. They're labeled the same, but they do look different at the store. The sweet potato looks like an actual one. Those are all pointy and weird looking.
So these are yams?
Those are yams.
I have no idea what the fuck this is. She thinks it's a yam, so we're gonna go with that. Brussels sprouts. Does that remind you of a bear claw? Anyway, so yeah, I just throw the whole thing in there. I know. So I chopped the yam or whatever the fuck it is, and then I just threw the Brussels sprouts in there whole because they'll soften up. Okay, lastly, I'm putting spinach in here. Now you might be thinking, bro, that is a lot of fucking spinach. But I don't know if you ever cooked spinach before. This shit's gonna shrink down to literally nothing. So I like doing this with the rice because all that stuff's gonna give it a little bit added flavor. And we'll check back in I don't know, however many minutes, whenever the fucking timer's done. All right, guys, it's all done. Doesn't that smell wonderful? Okay, it's not 100% done. Earlier I said that 2 cups of rice is good for 12 or 15 meals. That's with all the other stuff added. So one more thing I got to do. So I cheated a little bit. There was some chicken breast that I got out of the freezer, but it wasn't done defrosting. So I actually had some chicken, some ready-made chicken I got from Smart Final, and I peeled it away. And so what I do is I pour it in there, okay, on top of everything else, and I shut it, unplug it, let it sit for a little bit and cool off. Once it's done cooling off, I put them in Tupperware, and then I put them in the fridge, and then I have meals for the next 5 days. So in a little bit, I'll check back in and I'll show you what one of those little Tupperware cups looks like. It's not a lot, maybe a softball size Tupperware. And yeah, that's good for one meal. It actually, by eating less calories, my stomach's been shrinking. I notice I get full a lot quicker. And it's got plenty of substance in it. It's really good. Little garlic salt, little of that chili powder I like, or you can switch it up, put a little bit of teriyaki, a little bit of barbecue, mix it up so it doesn't taste the same all the time. But I will eat that, including my tuna and avocado snacks, for the next 4 or 5 days. And then, so this video is probably going to be the last video about my diet for a little while, because like I said, I didn't want this YouTube channel to be about diet. And, you know, I am going to emphasize a little exercise also, but that's a video for another day. I got some other topics I want to talk about, some friends to bring on. But yeah, I'll probably close with a little shot of one of the meals in about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. Okay? Okay, I lied about the size of this. I guess that's a little bigger than a softball. Back up a little bit, but yeah. So, and it's probably, if I use these containers now, this container right here will probably be 2 meals, because I literally won't be able to finish that. I know, because I had one of these sizes yesterday, and it was 2 meals. Okay, so that's what we got. So I stirred it around. Look at, where the fuck is all the spinach? Like, it's gone. Remember how much I put in there? So it's like a box of chocolates. Okay? When you do a scoop, you don't know what you're going to get. So I got some yams, Brussels sprouts, spinach, chicken, and rice. That's about it, folks. Let me pack this bad boy, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I chose not to pack it like all the way to the top. I want to leave a little room for, you know, I'm going to have to reheat this, of course. I got to mix it. What I like to do is I like to put on this snapware top, right? And then shake it once it's done cooking in the microwave. And it kind of mixes all the sauce, whether it's soy sauce or teriyaki, barbecue, or whatever else. So yeah, good shit, man. I guess that concludes my video for today. I'm pretty sure it was the most exciting video you've seen. And this right here is just for my son. This is probably the most exciting video you've seen today on YouTube, without a doubt. Anyway, thanks guys. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, I almost forgot about my dessert. Diet cranberry and vodka. So this right here has been all week. Told you I was an alcoholic. All right, later guys.